Hi guys, it's FD for Sage5.tv and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to our 15K to 600K portfolio updates that we bring you guys every 2 weeks or every fortnight. And this week is no different. And you know, those assets we bring you that make up this portfolio are from the likes of Ethereum blockchain or ecosystem, Cardano ecosystem, Polkadot ecosystem, Cosmos ecosystem, Avalaunch ecosystem, as well as a mixed portfolio where anything goes. And the objective then is to invest around $15,000 to see if you can manage that $15,000 all the way up to $600,000. I still believe we will achieve that as long as we are in a bull market. But if you believe we're in a bear market, then maybe you're aiming for the next cycle. But I sincerely believe we're still in a bull market and things will turn around at some point. Notice what's going on at the moment with all the geopolitics and all the wars and stuff going on. We really haven't collapsed. Yes, altcoins have been bleeding for a prolonged period of time, but it did not just start because of what's happening elsewhere. It's just something to take note of. So the crypto markets, generally, the fundamentals are still very strong. But before I jump into this week's update, please note that what I'm going to share with you in this video is not financial advice. If you want financial advice, please approach someone who's trying to give you financial advice. The information we are sharing with you in this video is just for educational as well as entertainment purposes, and it's also not for you if you are from the UK. We're trying to honor our obligations here. You should not be watching any crypto-related content, and this content is also not for you. So please forgive us, but that's what the authorities deem necessary to when we are posting any crypto-related content. We need to put out some disclaimers and some declarations. That said, let's come back to our first category, which is Ethereum blockchain or ecosystem, where we still hold 3 positions, and to kick us off is VulcanForged DSPR token. This week priced at 96.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $99.50 and is down on the previous update by 5%. Overall, we are down 71.7%. PerpetualProtocol's PEP token is up next, priced at 22.1 cents, and portfolio is now valued at $221.18, down on the previous update by 10.4%. Overall, is down by 48%. Finally, for Ethereum, it's AEVO, and the AEVO token is priced at 8.2 cents, which values the portfolio at $91.19, down on the previous update by 17.4%. Now, overall, we are down 61.6%, and that then values our Ethereum basket at $411.87, having invested just over $1,000, which means we are down 60.3% overall. Moving on to Cardano blockchain, where we still hold those 5 positions. To kick us off is the native coin, which is AEVO. This week priced at 60.2 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $722.81, down on last update by 11%. Overall, we are still up 110.2%. For mobile tokens, WMTX token priced at 14.8 cents, which values the portfolio at $297.64, down on the previous update by 11%. Overall, we are still up 15.3%. Lenify is up next. This week it's priced at 18.3 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $221.02, down on the previous update by 3%. Overall, we are down 66.4%. And speaking for myself in my private portfolio, Lenify, I'm accumulating like crazy because I think if DeFi does come back, even DeFi and Cardano will also do well. And Lenify is one of those tokens I believe when it moves like crazy. So I'm just accumulating. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing because at these prices, I think it's very, very attractive for me. That's why I keep accumulating it. Next is Sunday Swap and the Sunday token. This week is priced at 0.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $484.84, down on the previous update by 10%. Overall, down 37.6%. Next, you've got Wing Riders WRT token. This week is priced at 1.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $196.23, down on the previous update by 10%. Overall, is down by 58.7%. And it's also worth noting that across the Cardano native tokens or CNTs, they tend to drop by the drop in the price of ADA because they're all priced in ADA. So you can see Lenify apart, you can see the 11% on the native coin ADA and World Mobile token, as well as on Sunday Swap and Wing Riders, around that 10-11%. So you can see the connection there, apart from Lenify, of course. So that means our Cardano basket this week is valued at $1,922.54, down on the previous update by, 10%. Overall, we are now down 24%. So still holding strong if you ask me, considering what's happening out there. Moving on to Dotsama or Polkadot, where we hold, now it's only 2 positions because on top of Bit.country Pioneer, that moved on to Solana and no more data is available on data aggregators. So we want to make sure that if you search something, you'll be able to find it. If it's not available on public data aggregators, we drop it from our updates, even though it's still available, and we can still exit the positions when the timing is right. Kill Protocol now joins it because Killed is transferred to a new contract. When these things happen, it always makes me nervous because it means there's no certainty. What if you're one of those people who just buys these altcoins and put them in a cold wallet it and forget about it. You'll come back and things have changed and you'll have lost your funds, especially with the so-called migration. I wish if some of these things could be done automatically, but no, they are not, because they know it's a way of screwing their investors. Not good at all. Anyway, so those two positions are RMRK and Moonbeam Network, not fairly good at all, those two. So this portfolio, this basket, Polkadot is certainly going to zero. And the Polkadot ecosystem in general, including the DOT token itself, or coin, it's been a terrible state of affairs. It's just collapsing. Yeah, I'm not just talking of the prices, I'm also talking of the direction of the project. Polkadot is just collapsing. It's kind of lost its way now. Anyway, coming back to the update, you got RMRK and the RMRK token, and it's priced at 7.9 cents. The portfolio is now valued at $29.51. And please don't take note of that increase in percentage, because it's coming from a base low that is crazy and there's little volume as well. And versus the previous update, he's saying it's gone up by 212.3%, but don't go crazy on that. It's just a number, because there's lack of volume and it's coming from an absolute low. Anyway, so that means we are now down by 95.9%. Next, you got Moonbeam Network, another token that is just collapsing and lost its shine completely. You never thought this would happen. This token reached an all-time high of well over $15, and now it's just under 7 cents. And it's still going because it's got continuous inflation. Not gonna work. And this week, the Glimmer token is priced at 6.9 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $139.13, down on the previous update by 10.2%. Overall, we are down 79%. Having said that, this could be one of those things, if you do indeed believe in Moonbeam and you're accumulating at these prices, you may actually reap the benefits. But for me, I'm just looking at the state of affairs over Polkadot, the ecosystem, and these projects falling to the wayside one after another. Yeah, I think Polkadot attracted the wrong type of developer. Most of these projects, the type of developer Polkadot attracted, yes, first and foremost, they are degens, but they do share something in common. That's all I'll say. Anyway, so our portfolio, like I said, is now valued at $168.64. That is Polkadot, down on the previous update by 16.2%. Overall, down by 92%. The whole basket is going to zero there. We'll move on to Cosmos ecosystem, where we still hold those 5 positions, and to kick us off is EVMOS, which is priced at 0.4 cents, which means our basket is now valued at $4.10, down on the previous update by 10.1%. Overall, it's down by 99%, heading to zero. Next, you got InjectiveProtocol coin, priced at $11.49, which means the portfolio is now valued at $1,148.86, down on the previous update by 5.4%. Overall, we're still up 175.2%. Osmosis' Osmo coin is up next, this week valued at 17.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $178.80, and we are down on the previous update by 14.2%. Overall, we are down 63.9%. Persistence' XPRT coin is up next, this week is priced at 5.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $56.64, down on the previous update by 1.7%. Overall, down by 75.1%. Axelar and the AXL coin is up next. Axelar had a massive run last week where it went well over 50 cents. Now it's just dropped to 38 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $395.32, up on the previous update by 19%. Overall, we are down by 5.1%. And then that makes our Cosmos ecosystem basket value at $1,783.72, with Injective providing most of that. It's down on the previous update by 2%. Overall, we are still in the green by 19.5%. Moving on to the mixed portfolio, facing yet another challenging week, and we hold 4 positions, and to kick us off is NEARProtocol's NEAR coin. This week is priced at $2.18. Portfolio is now valued at $123.18, down on the previous update by 11.3%. Overall, down by 34.3%. Pythnetwork's Pyth token is up next. This week is priced at 10 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $218.92, down on the previous update by 12.6%. Overall, we are down 73.5%. Beam is up next. This week is priced at 0.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $172.98. We are down on the previous update by 17.6%. Overall, we are down 68.2%. Next is Shrapnel and the Shrap coin. This week is priced at 0.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $17.86, down on the previous update by 6.5%. Overall, we are down 95.4%. That means our mixed portfolio this week is valued at $532.94, down on the previous update by 13.8%. Overall, we are down 72.3%. Still better than the Polkadot basket though. Finally is the Avalaunch ecosystem, where we still hold those 3 positions. To kick us off is the AVAX, the native token for the Avalaunch network. This week is priced at $18.28. Portfolio is now valued at $955.66, down on the previous update by 9.3%. Overall, we are still up 32.6%. Joe's Joe token is up next. This week is priced at 15.3 2.3 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $183.15, down on the previous update by 6.5%. That means overall we are down 62.6%. Finally, for Avalaunch is Avalaunch's XAVA token. This week is priced at 23 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $578.34. Versus the previous update, we are actually up 14.4%. Overall, we are now sitting at 19.7% up in the green, which then puts our Avalaunch basket at $1,717.15 and is down though on the previous update by 2.2%. Overall, we are in the green by 1.5%. So what about our overall 15K to 600K portfolio? Well, this week is sitting at $6,536.86 and is down on the previous update by 6.4%. Overall, we are down 43.1%. Yeah, almost half for our initial capital is gone, but that's what you get in a bull market. 50% drawdown, it happens. The only unfortunate thing, this drawdown is on our capital, not on our profitability. But there you go. If you then consider the profits we took from our caching network earlier in the bull market, we are down $4,251.69 or 37.3%. On the balance of things, not scary, not bad, still holding its own. Don't know what you guys think. Let us know in the comment section, guys. Until the next one, this is FD for Sage5.tv signing off for now. Bye.